21 songs, some sexy songs for you.
Some sexy songs for you.
Yo, you wasn't rocking with the sexy songs for you, bro.
Bro,
I mean, I just didn't think he was gonna make a nigga stop rapping altogether, though. Like, damn.
Yo, Geekd Up Reacts, right back where you at, man. Hefe coming to you with my co-host as always. Got Rome, Q, Juju. We all here in the studio for another hot video session for you. As always, you know, we gotta give y'all that love and support because y'all stay giving it back to us. Keep liking, sharing, subscribing. You gonna keep doing that thing. Man, Super Bowl, what was that, 59 that just passed? Super Bowl 59.
Is it 59, yeah.
It just passed. You know, my man Rome, you know what I'm saying? Let's clap it up for Rome, yo. Let's clap it up for Rome, yo. Proud Eagles fan, Jalen Rackett.
Oh, yeah. Racketon hurts, man. Racketon hurts. Proud of them boys. Proud of Jalen. All the doubters, man. Listen, I had to deal with the doubters for years. All y'all ain't believing Hurts. I know y'all eating crow right now. We doing good, man. We living good. You know what I'm saying? Hey.
Man. Lamar till I die. Action Jackson 8 till I die.
Let's get Lamar into that semifinal, huh? Let's get Lamar into that conference final, huh?
Hey,
that division. Hey, what you say?
These fans, Ravens fans.
Yeah, Ravens fans. Yeah, tough day for a Dolphins fan too. Tough day for Dolphins fans.
Hey man. Mind your business.
Both y'all niggas. That's actually crazy. Yeah. Both y'all niggas is Dolphins fans. Hey man, well, there's a lot that went on during that Super Bowl, man. A blowout performance from the Eagles. I don't think anyone really expected that, but shout out to Philly, man. They went ahead and won that Super Bowl. Halftime performance. This was 135 plus million plus that was watching the Super Bowl. Pretty much saying all of them kind of tuned in. Most of them, I would say, tuned in for that halftime performance by Kendrick Lamar. We got some Easter eggs, man, that we're gonna go ahead and kind of break it down. We're gonna give y'all the Easter eggs, things that you might have missed. So we're gonna watch that, react to it. Let's go and get that one popping.
Hey man.
Hey man. Hey man.
Hey man. Listen,
I'm running back without the sound, man. Yo,
this is I got you, man.
I just wanted to get, before we even dove into like any of the deep stuff, I just want to get y'all overall takes before we dove into the deep dives and the Easter eggs and stuff. Like we were saying, what did y'all think about this in comparison to other Super Bowls? What y'all take this performance as on its own? Like, what y'all feel about this?
Phenomenal. My favorite halftime show in recent memory. I'm not gonna lie, this is my favorite halftime show. Didn't Mike do a halftime show? Listen, this was phenomenal. Oh my! I'm letting everybody else answer. Listen, that's my answer.
You know, it's funny because I just want to make sure I was clear. So this year, right, in views, it did, according to Google, 1.2, 127.7 mil, as compared to last year, saying that them niggas did 123.7.
Yeah.
Now, controversy or not, like I said, man, damn good show. I'm just happy that Kendrick's able to get this praise like this. Like I said, regardless of what came about, why he's there and stuff like that, it's just good to see his credit and all that and hard work being showed. You know what I'm saying? Like on a big stage like that. That's big for him. Like really, really big for him. So shout out Kendrick.
For sure. What you think of that?
So y'all thought Lil Wayne was gonna be able to come out there, run around like that, breath control. You know what I'm saying? Rap.
You saying Wayne? There's a lot of people still in the game that's not doing that. I don't think Drake go and do a show like this. Bro, this nigga was rapping and running across the floor.
A makeshift street. He was running across a whole ass street that he made on stage.
A whole street. Like the breath control. Like this was a performance, brother. That's crazy.
I did see some criticism as far as like it not being as entertaining for some viewers, or as far as like they didn't see like like an outfit change or like a set change or something in between the song performances. But like I said, like everything y'all saying, if you look and see what he's doing, nigga, all that running, all that damn jumping, all that damn dancing a nigga doing, and performing at the same time, not a lot of niggas can do that, man. Like you said, it takes a lot of long training, breathing, training and shit like that. That's a lot of pressure, bro. For real.
But I knew this halftime show was different. Nigga, the old heads like it. They don't know Kendrick from Drake. They don't know the beef. They don't know nothing. I know the old heads was like, this is a performance. He did his thing. You know what it take? Like you know what I'm saying? What?
You know how this went up, like you was talking about earlier, when the views went up. Also, Peekaboo, the song that he was doing during that performance, it shot up in the charts. It just hit. I seen it hit the top 10 after this performance. People was really like, "Oh shit, what is that? What is this joint that he got rocking right now? I like this." They never heard that song before on GNX, and they was like, "I gotta go see what this is about. I'm really rocking with this one."
Yeah.
Yo, and shout out to Geeked on that too, because he definitely had the rap AZ Chike verse, yo. He definitely went out there and did that shit. He couldn't be at the Super Bowl with him. Definitely, that was tough. I seen the reaction to AZ Chike when he was watching this shit too, and him and his family, they saw that shit.
Awesome.
So it was tough. So it was definitely tough. But yeah, I mean, ultimately, just the whole entire, just like as far as my thoughts, just on the performance in general, that's like Lee said, that's probably one of my favorite and most recent memory. I think outside of that, the last one I really fucked with like that was when Snoop Dre and Mary J. Blige, Eminem, and Kendrick all did that shit together. You know what I'm saying? I think that was tough too.
Because Michael Jackson, did Michael Jackson do one?
Michael Jackson.
I think that's the only one that. I think them the only ones that I think this is in that realm, brother. Like I said, and everyone and people not like it is. Like I said, it wasn't for everybody. I understand there was a lot of hey, white people. I'm sorry. You know, you don't get it. You don't get it. It's cool. You know, it's cool. You don't get it. Like I said, and there are people. Like I said, for people that understand. This was amazing. I think this is amazing. People understand. Even the scene right here, they were just packed into. Yeah, there's so much simple. There's so much information packed into so much thought going into like every little segment, every little detail that 20 minutes. I think it was like 20 minutes. So much that was packed into it, man. It was amazing. Like I said,
how do you niggas keep their balance up on top of them light poles? I know y'all.
Yeah, nah, they was up there.
One, how they do that?
They might have had something.
How all them niggas fit out of their damn car?
So that was
they probably under the stage.
I'm about to say under the stage, probably under the
We just parked it right over the spot there. Yeah. I wanted to touch on what you said, Lee, and that can kind of like dive us into the deeper parts of what we maybe each took from here too, which was that this wasn't for everybody. And if I'm being honest, that was probably my favorite part about it. Something that I've seen a lot of people talking about was like, oh, I was there, whether it be Kai Cenat or like other artists or just people who have who are affluent. They were there and they were like, man, the stadium's not rocking. It's not really going crazy aside from a few moments here and there. And the thing that kind of clicked in my head was like, oh, so all the people who could afford go to the Super Bowl, the people who would actually be at an event like this aren't really rocking with this. But you check IG lives, you check Instagram stories, you check Twitter, you check the culture, you check the average people, they're rocking with this. So this really wasn't for the people in the stadium. It was for all the people that he got back home that couldn't afford to come and see something like this in person. And they're loving it, myself included. I don't really watch too many Super Bowl performances. I'm much more of a basketball and football guy. But I really love the performance all around. Like like you said, the amount of symbolism in this, from the first to the second to the third watch, it just gets deeper and deeper every time you watch it. You're catching new things.
Yeah, facts. Big facts.
Yeah, all the way. I mean, like even just that segment right there, the whole peekaboo segment. Like, imagine looking down, like you're somewhere in the nosebleeds. Like, you're not gonna. You're can be like, what's going on? Why is there an X in the middle of what's he doing? Like, this was he was sending a message. Yeah. He was sending his message, and it was beautiful. Yeah.
To that point, so a matter of fact, just so we can we're gonna go right into those two. Let's start it off with that, yo. Because what's somebody, I could have sworn someone said something about it as far as just like Juan, you said that the people wasn't fucking with like the fact that it wasn't like too many like stage changes and things like that. But niggas gotta understand that it was. But that was the stage, like that was like the setup. It was supposed to be like a game console. It was supposed to pay homage to like like PlayStation, like the PlayStation like buttons and shit like that. So the circle, the triangle, square, X, all that shit, right? So one, and then you see how you got Sam in there talking about some, talking about essentially like this is how you play the game. You know what I'm saying? Figuratively, the game of like like the politic game, the politic, corporate America politic game,
the American game
of exactly, and that's once again the similar to Uncle Sam, Sam Jackson doing that. Sam Jackson is a Black Panther, yo. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, just all that, just in reference to it, is just that's crazy in itself. Like just that. What we gonna talk about? Like, I know niggas won't come on talk about the A minor chain. There's a lot of stuff about that. It's the PG Lang logo. It's not necessarily A minor chain. It could have been though. It could have been.
Could have been. Hey,
it could have been.
Double entendre.
Double entendre. Even in the chain, like he can't even get away from it. Even in the chain, like it's all over him, man. Double, triple day. There's so many layers to this nigga.
We know what's going on.
The one that got me the most, and over the fact also, just like I said again, super huge shout out to the fact that he did this all no backtrack. Like even that is that's just he's a performer of our generation. But the thing that got me the most was the light pole when he did the rendition of The Man at the Garden. That song is already like. That song already resonates with me on a deep level emotionally, but just to how he did it, like he added an entire new layer to the song for me. Someone like broke it down online. I had seen it was like, yeah, like Man at the Garden, it can be interpreted to, with the white, the cemetery with the guys in the white behind them, the brothers that had died, and they put a whole new meaning of Man at the Garden in my head for me. And I was like, I was like, oh my gosh, like what the,
Yeah, that shit was tough, yo.
Like I said, if you looking, bro, there's a lot in this.
It is, even like just how they got, once again, all of the background dancers, red, white, and blue. You know what I mean? You can interpret that however you want to, and you can see that there was pretty much like always like a divide. At least like in the beginning, there was like a divide between like the red, white, and blue, just symbolizing kind of like the divide that we have in America, just in general, when it comes to just like things like this, just cultural divides that we have. Obviously as well too, being a West Side guy, you know what I'm saying? Bloods, Crips, you know what I'm saying? Paru, Keyway, Dama, whatever, you know what I'm saying? So just those type of divides as well too, when it comes to that. I mean, I think for me, probably my favorite part, I ain't gonna lie to you, yo. It's definitely gonna be that sinister smile, yo. That because I'm gonna tell you, because I'm gonna tell you, yo, we was going back and forth, yo, like I was going back and forth with the homies all day. Like it was like, yo, Jay, what you think he gonna, what you think he gonna do? You think he gonna do not like us? I'm like, to be honest, if I'm thinking, if I know Kendrick, yo, if I know as a fan, if I know Kendrick, I think he gonna do it, yo. I think he gonna do it, and I know he gonna say Drake's name. I know it. I know he don't give a fuck about none of that shit. Then come out there and do that shit. Say Drake. You know what I'm saying? With the evil, hey, yo, like that shit was, to me, oh man, like that. For me, it really just kind of solidified the fact that it wasn't even about none of that rap beef shit. You know what I'm saying? It really was more so just about like, yo, like I've been doing, like kind of like what Juan said, I'm finally getting the credit for being the artist that I've always been. This has always been my shit, you know what I'm saying? Putting these these messages in my music, symbolizing, just a lot bigger issues within my music, trying to touch audiences that is beyond the service level, and just be able to do that on a grand stage like that really just, you know what I'm saying, kind of solidified like, oh yeah, Mr. Lamar is here. You know what I'm saying? He's been here, but now he's really here in the public eye.
That's a big fact.
Yeah. Honestly, one thing I was surprised on was some of the song choices. Like I really didn't think he was gonna perform Not Like Us, to be honest. Like, and not even just because of what's going on. Well, yeah, one, because of the beef, but like I said, it's the Super Bowl, so I wasn't really expecting him to, perform a song like that there, because this is a very, very large viewing. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody at home is watching this. So, I was just curious as far as like how much creativity they were going to let him have, what he could do, what he couldn't do. But like I said, it still was a 10 out of 10 performance for me, regardless of what we probably didn't even see. I'm real, curious to see what the behind the scenes was to, how the performance came about.
Yeah. I think the funny part about it too is that like, it's like even because we all kind of probably had that same question. We all really had that same question. Is he gonna do Not Like Us? Like that's the big record. Is he gonna do it? And the fact that he pump faked it like twice before he actually did it, like that shit was cool as fuck. You know what I mean? Like that shit was mad cool to see.
That's more so what I was wondering myself. I knew he was going to do it just because of the size of the song and how big it went, but I was surprised on what part of the song he did more so than the fact he did it. I thought we would get like the intro, you know what I mean? Like I thought we might get a little hook or something like that and then transition into something else. I didn't think he was going to do the whole first verse and like call them out by names. And that's the other aspect as well that, I feel like people, it's not as big of a deal as Drake, obviously, but he named some other people, threw some other people's names in there as well that now got to sit with that too, getting mentioned in this Super Bowl performance. Baca, Party, like y'all got thrown out here too. It wasn't just Drake's name that got called for being on some foolishness on this very big stage. So I was surprised he went ahead and even did that. Actually, that's not the fact that he did it, but as far as song choice goes, I was actually shocked he did Euphoria. I didn't expect to hear Euphoria during this set at all. I was not expecting to see that at all.
Yeah,
and something that they didn't show actually in the video here. But this was actually like you guys gave your favorite parts or parts that surprised you during the performance. For me, it was the lights with the words behind
Game Over
behind him. The Game Over one at the end, but also as well before he did Euphoria or like while it was starting. They don't show it on this clip here, but another one came up there that said "Warning, wrong way." And And so saying that, I didn't catch this until the second time I watched it over, but those are actually both paired perfectly with the songs that he was playing for those statements. Euphoria really was like a warning, wrong way shot to Drake. And then Not Like Us actually was the Game Over song that like killed the beef and ended it. So I thought that was paired up really nicely and something that I didn't catch until I watched it the second time, that like, oh shit, Euphoria really was like a warning, wrong way, Drake, don't do it, don't do this. And then the Not Like Us was definitely the kill shot, aka like Game Over.
Yeah, ultimately,
what you guys think about
Oh, hey, now, say now. hey, now, say now. You know what I'm saying? No, actually, I really do fuck with her performance because her mic was on. Like that shit was on. Like she was really singing, especially after we got that Alicia Keys, thing. I'm sorry, Alicia. You know what I'm saying?
You try to forget moments like that sometimes, man.
You got to.
They were there. Maybe I think they were. I forget which song it was. She's definitely saying when she first started, that was backtrack. I'm not gonna lie, because I remember hearing that when they played live. I was like, yo, that's backtrack. I forgot what song she came out on. Yeah,
Luther.
Yeah, that one. I don't know if they changed the midway or whatever.
When she ad-libbed,
she went in. She went in.
Oh shit!
But I don't falter for it because, like I said, it takes a lot, like in you to get on this stage and do what Kendrick did and to have that and be that type of performer.
You, Kendrick. That's a lot to do.
It takes a lot to do that. I'm not, no fault to her for that at all. I love SZA. So
she did a great job.
Same.
The last thing I got on it, I actually, yeah. Yo, what my man, yo, I ain't gonna lie, yo, I don't do too many shout outs in here, yo. Yeah, but what my man Rockstar Reem say, SZA, oh SZA.
Oh, get with you. SZA, oh SZA, can I be your Mister? Them lips, them freckles, them legs, them thighs. Be my lady, baby. Yeah, that's funny.
Last thing on it, I actually like the song selection. And like the order as well too. Like the order that it went in.
It was a smooth blend.
Hey, and I told y'all motherfuckers, I said we gonna get that unreleased. I said
this. Say something new.
You gotta drop that. You gotta drop that. That shit was hard.
Yeah, that was hard.
Drop that. You do gotta drop that.
But here's my thing. It performs a lot better than it looks on paper because I guess it did leak before the Super Bowl halftime show. It leaked.
Think it was real.
Yeah, but because it didn't look good. I'm not gonna lie. On paper, before the Super Bowl show, you look at like the list. You're like, this don't. Okay, I guess. But like I said, the performer makes the performance. I guess. Like I said, he made it work. He made it look good.
It synced up.
Made it look sexy.
Made it look. Hey, ultimately, I think we all kind of agreeing that this was a really great performance. One of the better ones that we've seen in history. Because like you said, we had Usher, Rihanna, Bruno Mars, the whole West Coast thing as well too. But definitely one of the better ones we've seen in history. It did great numbers, tremendous numbers. A lot of shots that was given out, and just a memorable performance, man, on a memorable night for everyone. You know what I'm saying? A lot of Black history as well too. Shout out to that. The fact that this was in February, Black History Month. A lot of Black history was made within that Super Bowl and that performance as well too. So definitely love that, man. Yo, in other news, man, in kind of contrast to that, yo, Drake dropped that album. So I want y'all real quick, you know what I'm saying, review of that album. It was about 20 songs.
21 songs. Some sexy songs for you.
Some sexy songs for you.
Yo, you wasn't rocking with the sexy songs for you, bro.
Bro,
I mean, I just didn't think he was gonna make a nigga stop rapping altogether, though. Like, damn.
That's just so funny.
Sexy songs for you.
Yo,
what are we talking about?
It came out on Valentine's Day. You know who the core audience was. You know who he was speaking to with this album, man. What y'all think about it? Y'all listen to it?
I definitely.
I'm holding off. Yeah, I'll forego my opinion on the album. Everyone here, I have not listened to it yet.
It's cool. I listened to it. I listened to it this morning for the first time. 20 songs. I listened to that shit all the way through. Objectively speaking, from a music standpoint, it's not bad music. It's not bad music, right? But it's definitely, you gotta be, like you said, it's for a specific audience. You gotta be in the type of mood, because that shit is not just get thrown on the damn rotation. You know, it's not getting thrown in there with the young boy. You know what I'm saying, with the Future and all that shit. Like, I'm not about to hear that after I just listened to Nevada. You know what I'm saying, by Young Boy. That's not getting thrown in there. The shit that stood out to me the most was the "Give Me a Hug" track. That was definitely the diss track, essentially. But it also let me know that I think Drake officially has submitted his resignation in this beef. I think he officially submitted it when he said, "Fuck the rap beef, I'm trying to get the party lit." I was like, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, finally. You know, it's okay. Like, finally, it's done. That big shot at Joe Budden, that was crazy. I didn't think that was going. I did not expect to hear that shit. You just listen forward. You a legend from the 6. Too bad you messing with a dick sucker in reference to Joe Budden. I did not expect to hear that. Not gonna lie to you, that was crazy. But ultimately, that album is, like I said, it's for a specific audience. You know, I seen it did the numbers and everything. It's Valentine's Day. I feel like that's has a lot to do with why, you know what I'm saying, it's probably those numbers on that day. But hey, that's just me.
I listened to a good portion of it. I will say this is I won't say that there were some not so great songs, yeah, but I won't say that the album was terrible from what I've seen, from what I listened to. I won't say it's terrible, but what I will say is that something that I did not like about the album, and I'm sure maybe a lot of other people could feel this too, I didn't feel compelled to finish it. You know, when you're listening to the album, you listen to some music, it's like, okay, this song was hard. What's the next joint? Like, oh, damn, that was tough too. What's the next one? Like, I got that at no point during this. I was just listening. It was like, okay, there's a Drake album directly after the beef. Let me go ahead and keep on listening to see what else he put on this, as opposed to feeling like, oh man, I gotta see what's next. Like, I gotta, you know, he's on a roll right now. Let me see if he keeps it going. I did not feel like that at all. It just kind of felt like it was lacking for an R&B album. It felt, for me, it was definitely lacking soul for an R&B album.
Definitely felt like a very pop heavy R&B album. I struggle to get through that shit myself. Yeah, I feel it.
I'm trying to remain like very objective. Like I said, the art lives separate from the artist. I want to take it in for for everything it's worth. But like, you know, you guys just said that, and T-Pain came out and said to him it seemed like a mixture of songs that he had with Party Next Door that didn't make other albums, that he kind of just, you know, patchwork into a work here and released, you know, kind of maintaining one of his, you know, few relationships he still is maintaining in the industry. That's what T-Pain said about it, you know. Wow. If that resonates with y'all.
Yeah. I would say it's pretty, the word that kind of captures it all, in my opinion, is uninspired. It doesn't really sound like there was really much of anything huge or like driving behind this, other than just like T-Pain kind of said, let's just throw some songs out.
It just seems so tone deaf, like not the music. Like I said, I've heard it, but just like some of the stuff I'm seeing about it, you know, just like I said, it just seems so tone deaf to his situation. Like a lot of his moves post beef have just seemed very tone deaf, like just real questionable. Like it really makes me think he has like a rampant, like I truly believe Drake has like a rampant God complex, or he has some, or like just a super high very, very, what do women like to call guys all the time?
My God-given body.
Super self, like I said, not egotist, but it's in that realm. Just super self-absorbed. You know, it just seems questionable. Like all this seems like you just got called for being a freak bull pedophile. You know what I'm saying? You just got called out for all this stuff that you're getting called out for, and your response is to get with the freakiest R&B artist like to like in the industry right now today, and make an album called "Sexy Songs for You," and then like this for the like I don't know, man. He just it weird. Doesn't seem like he's getting it. Like it doesn't seem like he's getting
like
it.
That.
That's why it's so funny.
That's some true shit, though. Go ahead, man. No, that's some true shit, though.
Yeah, man. I hadn't listened. And I'm gonna tell you why. Only because I personally am not looking for a softer album from Drake in 2025. If I want to listen to like some slow R&B from Drake, nigga, I'm finna go probably put on Take Care or some shit. Just right now, like definitely with the height of the beef and shit, that's not what I want to hear. I don't want to hear some shit for the hoes. Like, nigga, I don't want to hear that. Like, not right now. You know what I'm saying?
Not in this moment in time.
Yeah, no.
The other thing about that album that was just kind of weird to me, it was just almost to your point of like you really just not get it, like what this whole beef was about. Like he was doing like he had this joint where he was like speaking Spanish on the joint, you know what I'm saying, you know, and then he had another joint where he was like doing that like Ice Spice like kind of like style of rapping, and even said the little gra thing. Like I was just kind of like, bro, do you not get it, yo? Like that this is exactly kind of what led to this beef in the first place, is that you a culture vulture. Like this is literally what niggas was talking about, man. Like you just, it's weird. It's kind of weird. Like just, like Juan said, I'm not expecting this type of music from you. Like I feel like we've gotten this like within these past like 3-4 years. Like this has kind of been because even what was that one joint that he did?
Talking about that
He had that
pop album joint.
It was like house music and shit like that.
Honestly, never mind.
Honestly, never mind. Yeah, like, honestly, never mind. Like that, you know, that it was weird. And you know, he did follow up with like for all my dogs. What was that? For all my dogs or whatever. Like that one.
Yeah,
that was cool. I did like I can't even lie. I did fuck with that one. There was some songs in there I definitely fuck with. Like some shit was cool. But it's just weird. I don't know. Like, I just feel like once again the timing of this is just like Lee said or Rome said. This is just not one of them things that you put out now.
It's weird.
It is weird. Also, I got one question for y'all. It may just be me. I may just be hateful. But feel me? Does it not feel weird listening to Drake now? Like after all this shit, like do we not feel the same for y'all niggas? Like, it don't feel the same. Like I be going back trying to listen to other Drake songs and just do not feel the same. Like I ain't gonna
no,
it don't hit. It don't hit.
No, you bugging. Well, but like I said, I'm also someone. Like I said, I not. No, I'm not saying that. Like, everyone processes art, you know, their own way. That's why it's subjective. You know, me, I can still go back and listen to old Drake, and the same emotions will come up for me. You know, I can still go back and listen to R. Kelly. It's controversial for that maybe for people. I can still step in the name of love. I mean, I can still
step in the name of love.
I can still step in the name of love, but like you know, I can go listen to old Drake. If this new album is good, I can still listen to it. It's just like I said, he's just. It's just weird, man. He attacked, like, even the whole Joe Budden thing. You attack Joe Budden in the same way that you've been getting called out for dealing with people. You get to him trying to use a woman. He's that's what I'm saying. He's always using women to try to get to people and do it. Like people are calling you out for this weird behavior, and it's like you can't stop. It's like it's weird, you know.
Man,
Kendrick just stopped him. And that's why all the criticisms like you see at Kendrick is always make my like head spin, because it's like, do y'all not get it? Like Kendrick is I don't know, like I said, being a fan of somebody is cool, but just being like willfully ignorant of like the actions of somebody is just another thing that puts you in a whole other realm of fandom. Like it's borderline like idolatry. Like, you know what I'm saying, when you can just be blindly ignorant to the way someone behaves or the you know, someone's actions or anything like that. That puts you in a whole other realm. And it's like those stan people on Twitter that make their whole identity another person, you know. So
to that T-Pain point that you brought up, my last thought on it, I hope it is kind of true that it was just kind of like a compilation of songs that had been made already at some time, maybe, you know, revisited, reworked a little bit, you know, to make it more relevant for like the time now. I really hope this wasn't something that was just like yeah, you know, we really working on this. This is like, you know, because I would, if that's the case, I actually am disappointed. Like I know Drake could do better. Like I know he could do better. And I ain't gonna lie to you, to Give Me a Hug, I really fuck with that song. Like I actually fuck with that. Like the beat, all that. Like how he was rapping on the song. Like I fuck with it. I really do. Like that was a good song. But that was like the only song I fucked with on that album. Like other than
what was the other? Yeah, you ain't fuck with the Nokia joint. The dance party kind of vibe, like the club kind of vibe.
Nah, and you see, and the thing about that too is, and, you know, that's just me personally. Like, I don't really like that type of music. I do like the music I could dance to, but not that type of like club, like party, like type of music. Like, I don't, and that's why I didn't really like that album that we was talking about earlier. The Honestly Never Mind. That's why I really didn't like that album. You know, and that type of music just don't move me. But you know, to each his own. Yeah.
When that album came out, they called it elevator music.
That's what it sounded like.
Like that Tex Goes Green song on there is pretty tough though.
I ain't gonna lie to that. That was tough. Tex Goes Green. Yeah, that shit was good. I ain't gonna lie to you. I was kind of moving to that, man. But all in all, yeah, I think you know, I think as far as marketing is concerned, and because of Drake, who he is, his name, obviously it's gonna do well. Yeah, it's gonna do well.
It went up big time.
like, and I don't want nobody to think that, like, especially me, I'll speak for myself, that I'm discrediting Drake as an artist or anything like that. Drake is literally, if he's not one, he's two. Or if he's not two, he's one. You know what I'm saying? Like he is the like biggest, probably the best song maker out there. Like no cap. Like he is the best song maker out there. I just expect better from him, and I know he could do better. And I think I'm stuck on that "Thank Me Later" style of Drake. You know what I'm saying? What was the one in the clouds? What was the one in the clouds? I forget what that shit was called.
Nothing was the same.
Nothing was the same. Like I'm kind of like stuck on, because that's the shit that we grew up on, and that was like prime Drake. I think I'm really stuck on that. So to hear him do all this other shit that's just like, you know, it's just kind of weird to me, especially after what's going on right now. So that's just how I feel. But,
yeah.
I thought it was cool.
Part of what you said is the reason why I think this hurts so much to see, to see him spiraling almost. That's what this looks like to me, him spiraling. And I think that's why it hurts so much, because he is such a great artist. I just wish so much that, you know, the beef could have happened, because I didn't hate Drake or anything after the beef or, you know, anything like that. Drake is just who he is. But to like, he's kind of ruining himself at this point. I wish that he would have been able to just, you know, take the L, move on, do whatever you had to do, waste some time, maybe sit down for a little bit and come back and, you know, finish your career off well, you know. But it seems to me he's spiraling out of control.
You need to go talk to Meek Mill. Ask Meek Mill how he handled it. You know what I'm saying?
I was actually going to ask, like, is there or what does a comeback look like for Drake at this point when it comes to stuff like this? Like, this was such a astronomical kind of public ass whooping. Like, what does this actually look like for him to come back, especially with such crazy allegations too?
You would have to take over the summer, I think, and so on for the year.
He could do that.
I was gonna say it'd be easy.
Very doable.
Music trumps all. Music trumps all. He sits down, he locks in on an album, and that album blows people away easy. I mean, literally, and then regarding all the drama, just pull a Joy Taylor. I mean, just shut up. Nobody cares about things. Nobody cares about things when you don't talk about them, or when you don't, like, if he just shut up and didn't address it, like the people would forget.
It'll die out in like a week. Just don't say anything.
I think that's what made it so much worse, yo, is the fact that he like a matter of fact, a prime example, actually a very good prime example, when he made that Heart Part 6, Drake, and then Kendrick came out with the Heart Part 6, like that's what I want you to do, Drake.
Yeah,
act like that. Just ignore it. Go ahead and drop some Drake shit. Like, we give another for all the dogs only, for the dogs only. Like, give another one of those. Don't act like be, you know, like subliminally, like, you know, unfollowing niggas, you know, fighting Irish with LeBron. I ain't gonna lie, you lost a lot of respect when you did that.
He burnt bridges over some stuff that really, like, he
dumb shit. It's whatever, man. But ultimately, once again, the album was for a specific audience. I don't think I'm gonna revisit it. Maybe that give me a hug joint, you know what I'm saying? But other than that, I don't know. Shoot. All right, so other words and other news as well. I was going to bring that the dunk contest up, man. Yo, ain't gonna lie to you. NBA participants in the dunk contest. You know, first of all, shout out to Mac. You know what I'm saying? Mac McClung won the dunk contest for the third time in a row. That was a record. Nobody has ever done that. Repeat. You know, I say this sparingly, but damn it, hate to see it during Black History Month. God damn it. Hate to see it. Hate to fucking see it. But, you know, I'm happy for the young man. Happy for the young man. We're going to take a look at some of his dunks. He got all 50s on these dunks, man. So we're going to take a look at these dunks. We're going to talk about the dunk contest and All-Star Weekend. Let's go ahead and get it.
Right? Gotta catch it first. Oh my God. Allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is Matt. You said I'm here. Well, you said I'm here. Yeah. It's McClung. Yep. Just
that hang time is crazy.
We should just have McClung do 5 dunks, and then we can call it a wrap. And we leave. We just do 5 dunks. Nobody else shows up. We put music to it. We got two of my favorite artists over here. We got her and Sheila E. Let them sing in the background.
Glamorous life going on.
That's it, man. We don't need anything else right now.
Balls in play here.
As he's spinning, spin, young man. Oh, no! Prince Carter, you are being challenged for the greatest dunker in dunk history. You are being challenged right now. I think he's going to put it behind his back. First time. Because we couldn't see it, but he you know what he did. He hit the front of the rim. He jumps over and hits the front of the rim, pumping it with, when you see it in slow motion, folks, you're going to like it.
Crazy.
I got dunk guys. I see that.
You know Vince is going to see this. He's equalized.
Watch. Get to here. Hits the
look at his eyes. Look at his head.
That's for concentration.
Boom.
Crazy.
Yeah, that's over. Yep.
That's
Good night.
Good night.
Good night. Where's
That is
Steph Curry?
ridiculous.
Where's night night?
The party's over.
Good night. Look at this.
Had our time.
Oh, man.
We've had our time.
I think the funniest part.
Look at it.
The funniest part about all this shit, yo. He won that shit 3 times, right? 3 times in a row. Never been done before. And right after that, he said, "Yeah, I'm no longer doing a dunk contest." Yo, I would do shit too. I ain't gonna lie to you. I would do the same shit. I'm like, listen.
You go quit while you're ahead, man. You got 3 straight, man. Go ahead and get on out of there. That's hilarious.
Nah, listen, the real reason why I feel like he's done with that shit is because he tired of doing his dunk contest and not being on the actual fucking team, getting that standard contract. That's probably why he tired of that shit. Like, y'all niggas keep.
I don't know why he done made more from the dunk contest than his career earnings.
That's why he mad. That's why he mad.
Keep doing it. Hey, that's his check.
Jumping, nigga, shit. What?
Yeah. You better keep jumping, boy.
Y'all want me to pick up this 300 bands real quick, nigga? Let me go.
Especially next year. I know they talk about it every year, but listen. Talking about bringing the Duncan Avengers, man. Ja Morant saying he trying to pop out, man. Listen, you gotta.
We need it.
You need that.
NBA need it.
But I mean, but I do get them because like, I mean, how much in the bag? I mean, how much creativity? Like, what else y'all want to see?
We just want to see the names at this point, bro. Niggas ain't trying to see G League niggas, man. I fuck with what's my nigga Stephon Castle.
Stephon Castle, I felt so bad for you.
Yeah, I fuck with bro, but like I don't want to see that, bro. Like shit, Zion, that nigga be hurt every damn year. I mean, he been playing cool right now. He got back. He's on minute restriction and shit, but like, I mean, if the nigga ain't gonna play the whole fucking season anyway, you might as well throw him in some entertaining shit. You know what I'm saying? Let's get some bigger names.
Some people are game dunkers. Some people are contest dunkers. I think. Listen, I don't know what y'all expected from Zion. Zion got a 360 for y'all. Zion 360, and he's coming down again. 360 win, man. Yeah, that's all he got for you, bro. Yo, Zion's not jumping over a car. Like, Zion's not jumping over
remember when they used to have like the intensity meter?
We can't have niggas jumping over like some Hellcats or something.
Some hard shit, some fire shit.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Hellcats. Like, what's up with these damn Optimas and shit? I don't want to see a fucking
that kid not tough. That kid not tough.
You guys jumping over some Hellcats.
He said some Hellcats, some Raris.
Yo, Juan said, I want him to jump over the Hellcat while it's coming at him. While it's coming at him. Full speed.
Okay, man.
What?
No, I ain't gonna lie. That's actually probably gonna be the next step. Is the cars got to be moving for the dunk contest? Because I'm with you, Rome. I think that's probably the next step for All-Star Weekend. They gotta start exchanging some of these events out. Because I think after all these years, they done ran through all the creativity. Like, I don't know how much higher or how much more flipping and turning niggas can do in the air before we're out of it. Like, we're gonna have to start once.
It's time to level up. It's time to level up. Listen, off the crane, tween, double heavy 720 windmill over the car, moving.
Niggas go out to start doing parkour with these damn
drink a Pepsi in the air, drink a Sprite, cranberry.
Take one of them little pee-wee bites off a ramp and double windmill with a ball in each hand.
With a ball in each hand.
Hot 90 right quick.
Hot 90 right quick.
Hot 90.
Bite a piece of chicken off this backboard.
All in the air.
All in the air.
Yo, pose in the air.
Pose in the air.
Go ahead, yawn.
Go ahead, yawn. Hey, man, it's time to level up, man. But I'm with you, though. Like I said, I do think they gotta, I think, like I said, I think Adam Silver needs to get a team together and really figure out how to draw up some interest, draw up some pride back into the NBA, kind of restore the value, restore the entertainment factor in the All-Star weekend and just the NBA in general. Because I'm not gonna lie to you, bro, I knew this was going on and I was really not compelled to watch anything All-Star weekend. Like, and that's sad. Like, that's very sad.
I'll say this: I tried to watch. I tried to watch all this stuff yesterday, and I'll say this: I couldn't get through the beginning part because they said the joint comes on at 8 or whatever time, 7 or whatever time it came on, and bro, the whole first hour and some minutes was just straight advertisements. They must have had like a limit of like 90 words per segment before they had to run 5 minutes of ads. I couldn't even get through that. Like, it was just it was hard to watch. And seeing Kenny, Shaq, and them say, like I said, 60, 90 words, 5 minutes of ads. Shows the teams for the skills challenge, 90 minutes of ads. Explains the skills challenge, 5 minutes of more of ads, and then we gonna go ahead and get into the actual challenge. Like, bro, who's gonna watch that? Like, what is
deal, nigga?
That's nigga. Like, what is this?
Like I said, listen, we gotta figure it out, man. We gotta figure it out. It's not it. I mean, you see with the super I think they can do it though. I think there's a path back to for NBA to be back to the forefront of our culture like it was before. They just gotta. Yep, they just gotta prioritize it,
bro. Like that's what made the dunk contest fun. Like even when it got to a certain point where it had died off. Like anyways, like before when we were growing up, right? So you had like Michael and you know what I'm saying, Vince Carter came in, Jason Richardson that came in, Tracy McGrady, all them niggas came in, did that shit, and then it fell off for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like it was just like but then we had guys like the White coming out there, the Superman, all the theatrics, you know what I'm saying? Like and then Nate Robinson with the Kryptonite, like that made it fun. Like that made it fun to watch. Cause even though the dunks was like, you know, it was pretty simple, but like, you know, it was actually kind of fun. Like it was kind of fun to see.
Yeah, everyone too cool for school nowadays.
Yeah, you say one? Cole Anthony and the Timbs.
All right, bro.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, that was the worst.
All right, man. Watch out, bro.
Worst shit I've ever seen in my life, yo. I'm not gonna lie,
bro. And then look at what you just said. We talking about Cole Anthony. Like I said, bro. Like the players is too cool for school nowadays, and it's a thing because you can't force them because then the passion not gonna be there. Back in the day, they did this stuff for the love of the game. They came out to All-Star Weekend. It was still a little bit of like they made it an experience for us because they halfway wanted to be there. They all were competitive. They, you know what I'm saying? We like think about what you just said. We had Vince Carter in a dunk contest. There's no player right now Vince Carter's level that's even thinking about doing a dunk contest because they won't do it. They're all too cool for school. You can't get them to do nothing. They you know, you can't instill pride in your team because they don't care that the team is just a check to them. Like I said, everyone's expendable. You just trade people. No one can instill a sense of pride in their city, a pride in their team, and because no one's sticking around long enough to do that. It's just.
I think players are either one, the niggas are just making too much bread to the point where like I don't give a fuck, like I'll just hoop in the All-Star game, like try to make All-Star, or do you think that they're just looking out for their health?
I think it's.
I don't know. That's a good question for me.
I think it is the health thing. But my thing about it is that like if you're really doing what you're supposed to be doing in the season, you training the way you're supposed to be training, I promise you, coming out there, playing in the All-Star game, playing in the Rising Stars Challenge, doing the dunk contest, 3-point challenge, that's not gonna affect you. Like, it's not. Like, I don't want to hear it, yo. That's not gonna impact your health in a way that, like, because I mean, once again, it's all isolated shit. You know what I'm saying? And if you're participating in it, then you're practicing doing it. I would hope so. I would hope that you're practicing these dunks repeatedly. You know what I'm saying, by yourself. So it's not like you're new to these motions and these movements. Like, you doing them on a regular basis because you about to be in the dunk contest, 3-point contest, etc. So I mean,
so someone brought up a point. It was probably old head, but for some reason, we've had all these advancements in medical science and technology and ways you can keep your body healthy and progress your body and grow strength and all this stuff. And we've just all seemed to become more frail in the process. Like, how does that work? You have access to more stuff to help your body strengthen itself, but you're more injury prone as a whole.
You're not training right. You're not training right.
That don't make no sense. Back in the day, them niggas used to get a Happy Meal, come in, run some sprints, some scrimmage,
Lee, you know why?
Go to the club, gamble a little bit.
You know why, Lee?
Play a full season.
You know why?
You know why? Halftime.
Yeah, somebody drink a shot. Yo, get
snort a line.
Snort a line.
Head back onto the court.
Because motherfuckers was lifting weights. This wasn't in there with them resistance bands trying to.
Hey, yeah.
I was going to say the similar thing, even though it's a little scientific, but it's real, bro. It's kind of like your immune system, you know? Like, if you never ever get sick, your immune system has no reference point of fighting any kind of sickness. So when you actually finally do get sick, you're going to be down bad. You got to kind of expose it to some shit. Anytime they get a minor inconvenience of an injury or something, they shut down for 2 weeks. That's why they can't really play through anything and have no resilience, because anytime any resistance comes up against them,
they're done.
Nope, good. I'm good on that. Let me go ahead, sit down before this, let this pass, and let me get right back out there. I don't think they're conditioned, also, even though they have
the basketball.
They
don't practice. Basketball, they don't practice like you do in college and high school as well too. Like college, you practice a lot in college. You know what I'm saying? Like basketball, they do not practice like that.
Body gets that kind of
professionals don't really practice like that. NFL too. Professionals don't really practice like that.
I'll probably let those guys go out there and actually just fight now. Just let them fight. Let them get that tough.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what bring the NBA back.
I know y'all niggas have seen times and times again where that nigga Jordan Clarkson, he want to really try and scrap with niggas time and time again. Let him scrap. Let them niggas go out there. Let them get some toughness. Maybe we can, you know what I'm saying, prevent injuries because they'll be immune and they'll, you know what I'm saying, build up some toughness.
How? That era is over. These niggas don't want to fight no more. Everybody too cool for school. They're not even getting mad. Like, they're not even getting mad enough. They don't care enough about the game to fight no more. They don't really care enough about the game to fight no more.
Isaiah still want to fight.
Isaiah, you got a lonely nigga. What they call him? A Hershey kiss. You got a lonely nigga, bro. Like, it's like 1 or 2 niggas in the league that's really finna scrap here. We don't got no more of them niggas no more. That's what I'm saying. Draymond finna leave. We don't got them niggas no more.
I don't even know if Draymond really want to do that no more for real.
Joe Mazzulla, Joe Mazzulla said he with the shits.
That's why it may make sense to them, bro, but that argument just don't make sense to me, the whole like injury thing. Because like I said, bro, you getting scared of getting injury when nobody in the past used to get injured from doing none of this. But now everybody just scared of the injury.
I don't remember.
Paulo Banchero has a stretching routine that lasts like 45 minutes, 50 minutes before every single one of his games, practices, anything. And he the most injured nigga in Magic. Like, that don't make no sense. You do something that's supposed to prevent you from getting injured every single time you step on an NBA basketball floor, and you still get injured.
Okay, we're gonna chill with Paulo just a little bit.
He's just an example, bro. Like, it don't make no sense. You doing all this when people that played 15 years before you just like snorted a line, went to the club, got some butt, got out there and played some ball.
It was getting it. But yeah, I mean, I think also the other thing.
It's the names, bro. It's the names.
I think it's ego a lot too, yeah. I think it really is.
1,000%.
Yeah,
like who the fuck is the rookie from Chicago? Buzellis?
Oh, Matt.
No disrespect. Yeah. No disrespect.
Yeah,
I've seen a couple games, but it's like,
yeah.
hey, come on, man. Come on. The nigga Mac McClung been in the G League for like 4 years now. The nigga was tough, definitely for sure in high school. I remember seeing him hoop in high school. He was cool, but like,
motherfuckers just don't want to lose. You know what I'm saying? They motherfuckers don't want to lose. They gonna be upset as how they lose to a Mac McClung. You know what I'm saying? They gonna feel embarrassed. And that's why we don't have a 1-on-1 tournament. That's gonna happen. Shout out to Unrivaled.
We need a 1-on-1 tournament. We need it.
That would actually.
I told y'all, bro. That's what a lot of those YouTubers was doing. Like them YouTube niggas.
We need it.
Little takeovers.
That's definitely ego.
Bro, they would come on, man.
I'm gonna tell you this though too. If that does happen, there's one person in particular that's going to finally clear his name of all the bullshit that you know what I'm saying that comes along with his name. And that's Kevin Durant. He's gonna finally realize that Kevin Durant probably the best NBA player to ever walk this earth when they do that 1-on-1 tournament. I'm telling you.
I don't know.
We already knew that though. Ain't that right, Lee?
Yeah.
No.
I don't know.
I'm gonna tell you who also gonna clear their name. Yeah.
Debo is not good.
Let's move on. Debo is the best contested shot taker in the league. Debo. He gonna show you what's up.
Yeah, the nigga gonna show me like 4-5 pump fakes.
Yeah, do that shit without do that shit without
if he only got to worry about one person, listen, I understand, you know what I'm saying, as a Debo fan, I understand everybody don't watch Debo play like that. He got to worry about one nigga, bucket. Well, bucket.
They got us in the double. You saying they
got us in the double? You got to understand. It's only scores in the 1-on-1 league. It's only scores in the 1-on-1 tourney. Oh yeah, none of them is stopping this nigga. None of them probably stopping KD either though. So like I said, it'd be fun to watch.
I'm trying to see, man. I think it'd be inspiring, and like you said, a lot of people get a lot more respect on their name. A whole lot of people get a lot of respect on their name. I'm trying to see Bones Highland go against LeBron. That's what I'm trying to see.
All right, bro. Bones Highland, I gotta see Bones in there though.
Those files will not be released, man.
Great. I was gonna say last thing for you clean it. Magic. I was gonna say Magic. Can we get Mac McClung on some action? Can we get some cuts to the rim? Something we gotta get him on the floor during the actual games.
On the floor, it's already 3-4 guards on the floor.
I ain't gonna lie to you. Yeah. You right, Juan. Yeah, they got like 3, 4, 6 foot niggas over there. I don't know.
Get him like a lob or something, bro.
Run him the back door, cut something.
Backdoor cut, man.
Blocked by Anthony Davis. The hell did they think that little fella was doing getting in there? I'll tell you. Stick to the dunk contest, buddy. That's what he gonna be saying.
Welcome to the NBA.
Yo, Gafford with the block off the glass. I've never seen. I'm telling you, yo. Oh man, but great dunk contest though. That was probably was the best event out of that sector of All-Star weekend, I would say. Shout out to Mac McClung, 3-time champion. He ain't doing it again. We'll see. Zion, all them other guys that be dunking out there. Come on now, get it together. Let's get it together.
Get old ass back out there, man.
You said who?
He could still dunk.
Who?
I didn't even know knees could bend that way. Oh, our hero.
Yeah. That's gonna be Kenny Smith. That's gonna be Kenny Smith talking. Yeah, it's Kenny Smith talking.
Our hero, no.
And that was a full 90.
Cut the commercial.
Ladies and gentlemen.
It's over, ladies and gentlemen. Go home.
I ain't gonna lie to you. Yo, they need my last thing. Yo, let me get Kenny Smith and Funk Flex on the.
Okay.
You trying to get Funk Flex?
Okay, bro. Okay, man.
All right, man. Yo, all right, last thing we got, man. Yo, this one for all them relationship people out there, man. Yo, be right there, yeah. So we got a woman that was talking about. She actually gave the rundown on what she think, or the reason why she thinks most men typically cheat, and why, and who they cheat with. So we're gonna see what she was saying.
Who they cheat with and why?
Because a fat bitch can fuck your nigga.
For sure.
Like, I know a bitch ain't gonna be like, because most girls who get cheated on, it don't be a bitch who look better than them. Maybe a bitch who's more submissive, more quiet, more chill. Like, she's just more, like, she's just not with all the fucking drama. Bitch, you nag too much. Damn, I realized I was nagging too much one time. I said, damn, this nigga cheating.
What y'all think, man? What y'all think? She's saying pretty much the reason why why a man will probably cheat on you is because you're giving a little bit too much lip. Essentially, is what he's kind of saying. We want more submissive women that are willing to go, kind of follow the lead of the man. What y'all think? In your own expertise, personal lives, what y'all thinking?
I shouldn't go first. Go ahead, Lee. Take it away.
I should go first. All right, I'll go first. Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, man.
I'm crying, yo.
I'll go.
Go ahead.
Look, man. Yeah, man. Listen, hey, this is not a secret. This isn't she's not revealing the secrets of the earth here. Like I said, women want a man who can lead. Yes, and men want a submissive woman. Yes. Are you a man that can deal with a submissive woman? Are you a man that can lead a woman? Like I said, there's a lot of factors that go into these equations. She's not wrong. Like I said, not at all. So I don't know. I guess I agree.
I would say, like you said, this is not a ninth wonder of the world of sorts. You know what I mean? This is definitely probably, I'm not gonna lie to you, this probably is the reason that the nigga was cheating. I ain't gonna lie to you. Nigga probably got tired of you, you know what I'm saying, not going along with the lead, or trying to feel like you was independent. Not to say that you shouldn't be or anything like that. Not what I'm saying. But there was probably someone else that was doing a lot less, or that was going with the flow a little bit better than you might have been, and that could have led to that. Now, what I will say is, if you're a guy out there and you are not the type of nigga that can lead, and you just out there just cheating just because, and this is the example that you tried to give, you fucking up. You definitely fucking up. You definitely doing wrong. But I mean, to her point, yeah, I mean, you can. I don't know about I guess, the fat part. I guess that was a little egregious. I can't lie. that was a little egregious, but yeah, a little random. But yeah, I mean, I guess it could be with anybody.
Yeah, it's hard to really add on anything more than what you guys are really saying, for real. I mean, that goes beyond just romantic relationships as well. If you were like on a team setting, who the hell would want to have somebody on their team that's disruptive and argumentative and like really like, fighting against the flow of what we're trying to get going here, whether it's romantic, a work setting, a team, like, sports setting, like any kind of setting? Why would you want to have somebody on your team or intimately linked to you that you gotta like fight and convince to go in the direction you're trying to go every step of the way? You gotta answer 10 questions before you can just say, all right, we're going right, all right, we're going left, all right, we're doing this, all right, we're doing that. Anytime I say something, there's got to be a whole questionnaire I got to fill out. That's going to be annoying, whether it's romantic or not. Why would you want to,
Mm-hmm. Like I said, it's a skill set, and like I said, just like the way men have to grow into and learn how to be, proper leaders of their house and of their families and things like that, and actually seek out that knowledge. Women have to learn how to properly stand by men. Have to learn how to properly be submissive. That's not like a thing you can just say, oh, I'm submissive now. Like, what I'm saying, there's a way to do it. There's a way to abide by your man in the relationship. It's like, it's a way to abide by your woman. It's something. It's knowledge, and it's a way of life you have to actively seek out. It's like, some women, just like some men, just don't know how to do it. They can want to all they like. It just, if y'all aren't on the same page of how that looks, you're always gonna run into problems. So,
I gotta hear what this nigga Juan gonna say. I ain't gonna lie. I gotta hear why you ain't. I gotta hear why you could not go first.
Yeah.
Look, man, there's no specific reason, man. It's, you know, I just want to hear you guys. It's like everyone's all on the same page. We're all unified.
It really got it. Everyone's on the same page. We're all unified. Am I saying it right? Am I saying it right?
Yeah, we unified, man.
Nah, I feel you. I feel you.
Nah, for real though. I mean, she's not lying though. Like you guys said, it doesn't take a genius to realize, you know, you got a damn annoyance at your damn house. You know what I'm saying? A motherfucker might be liable to see some shit at work. You know what I'm saying? Work with some shit. You know what I'm saying? Shit happens, man. Shit happens.
See some shit at work.
I'm just a strong believer that honestly, if you
make it difficult for your partner, you know?
I'm just a strong believer that if you're leading naturally anyways, you probably wouldn't even run into this problem, like just like with your shorty, you know, with your girl, you know, regardless, because she's gonna find herself coming to you to like for answers, you know what I'm saying, or just for like kind of advice, kind of more so not like looking for what to do, but more so like affirmation on, hey, like, yo, you think this is a good idea? Oh yeah, all right, yeah, okay, cool. And then now it's like you are still leading. She is still giving her opinion. She's still giving her idea, but you guys are also collectively working together to be able to contribute to the overall like outcome or the overall like, you know, end all be all end result of like this is what is going to happen, blah blah blah. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like I'm just a firm believer in that. So once again, it's on you as the man to really just put yourself in a position where you ain't even got to deal with that. Honestly, that's just me personally.
That's wise words.
Yeah.
Yo, what's up with this nigga?
Yo, I ain't gonna lie, blink twice.
Yo,
if you are okay. Blink twice.
We gonna talk after this. Man. We gotta talk after the show.
Yo, listen, man, we had a jam-packed episode today, man. We went over a lot of things that happened within past week or so. Super Bowl, Drake, Kendrick, this situation right here, you know what I'm saying? For anyone that's out there dealing with this and looking for some advice on it, we just appreciate y'all coming out and being part of everything that we're doing here. Once again, make sure y'all like, share, subscribe as well too. We love all of the feedback. We love all of the comments that you guys leave as well too. Appreciate y'all so much every single week. And you know, from the bottom of our hearts, we appreciate y'all. Thank you. Thank you. No, really, thank you. Like really, thank you. Like, something like that. From the bottom of our hearts, like, thank you.
Yo, in the show, man.
Yo, man, we geeking, man. We geeking, yo. We gonna catch y'all at that next one, man. Peace.